Welcome Scorpio, my name is Emil. This is a general and collective reading, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Thank you, I appreciate you. If this resonates, you're welcome to leave a like and a sub if you want to. Let's get started. I'm going to lay out the spread and then I'll explain and clarify. For Scorpio. Past energy of Scorpio. So Scorpio, in your past energy here we have Queen of Pentacles and Temperance. Queen of Pentacles is about a self-made person, material wealth and abundance, strength in family and community, a kind and nurturing heart, groundedness, being down to earth, and generosity. Temperance is about alchemy, blending energies, harmony, moderation, masculine and feminine balance, duality and amalgamation, the fluidity of time, meditation, and the perpetual motion of life, neutrality, restraint, patience, and purpose. Excuse me. Queen of Pentacles is about material abundance. So the materials are about one's financial circumstances, one's health, one's career, and one's living situation. And abundance is about having more than needed. Sometimes we have enough, but just have some unhealthy habits that we need to adjust to get the most use of what we have. And the temperance is about tempering one's own emotions. It's about keeping calm amidst the chaos. Even though temperance is not about chaos, it's about managing one's own more unhealthy emotions. But let's clarify. Queen of Pentacles. Temperance. Queen of Swords is about a thought leader, unbiased decision making, an excellent communicator, wise and logical counsel, integrity and honesty, being perceptive, intelligence and being direct, seeking truth. So, Queen of Swords is primarily air mixed with water, which means that it's primarily logical, but it's still it's more mind than emotion, because swords are about the mind, and water or queen. So it's primarily air, which it's primarily about the mind, but it's still it's still taking one's emotions in consideration, but not acting from them, acting from the intellect, but still balance between emotions and the mental, but in a way that the mental gets more, it's from the intellectual that we choose and communicate and take wise decisions. But it would be unhealthy if we didn't have it balanced with emotion also, at least in this situation. So this might be around decision making, communicating, being wise and logical, integrity, honesty, being perceptive and intelligent, being direct and seeking truth. And this temperance is calling for an opportunity to, it is clarified by the strength card, which is about inner strength. It's about courage, calmness, quiet strength, influence, graceful leadership, purity of thought and heart, spiritual matters, compassion. Sometimes it can be about lust or animal instincts, but it's primarily the need to be strong in a certain situation that might feel like it's dynamic. It's can feel like a chaotic energy where one needs to temper their own emotions, and sometimes it takes a lot of strength, and sometimes we need to be honest and grounded and focus on our material wealth, but still not disregard our own emotions, and not take decisions from our emotions or because of our emotions as well, but instead leading with intelligence and the intellect of the mind, and still acknowledging, accepting, and letting go of emotions, accepting emotions, being with emotions, and letting those emotions that need to, or just, it's emotional intelligence mixed with the intelligence of the mind, which, yeah, that there has been a need for finding stability within chaos in the past. That is what I see. And in your present, we have Page of Swords and Page of Pentacles. Page of Swords is about restless energy, curiosity, and a thirst for information, learning new things, sometimes becoming an apprentice or student, intellectual pursuits, ideas, and resonating a message. And Page of Pentacles is about manifesting new opportunities, beginnings, good news, ambitions, skills and training, financial opportunities, new career paths, new connections, exploration stage. Sometimes it's about being a beginner at something. Earth magic, making plans a reality. So let's clarify the present. Thank you, spirit guides, and higher self. Clarify Page of Swords. That makes sense. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. So Knight of Swords, bottom of the deck. Swords, air, Knight, fire, primarily air mixed with fire. It's either coming in with passion or coming in with conflict. And in this situation in the past, I feel like it's conflict. It's not, it might, of course, conflict and passion can relate, but this is not a situation that we are wishing for. It is a situation that we are overcoming. So, Page of Swords clarified by the Hierophant. The Hierophant symbolizes the divine masculine and the masculine's connection to the divine. It's about tradition, lessons, spiritual leader or guide, enlightenment, awakening in service of spirit, formal education or training, and new paradigms. The Hierophant can symbolize outdated belief systems or ways of thinking, dogma and rebelling against societal norms, abuse of power, stagnation or ego-based leadership, a need to connect with spirit. So this, of course, I do not do reversals. I only read upright, but I take the reverse meanings as well, but it might be around outdated belief systems around religion, because the Hierophant can symbolize unhealthy belief systems through religion, but it also symbolizes the masculine's connection to the divine and the practical pursuit of spirituality, which is practices. It is tools crafted into practices, into something you can do to benefit yourself with different tools. That is what practices is to me. And the Hierophant is about the divine masculine, which is about getting the work done, education, training, enlightenment, awakening in service of spirit, tradition, lessons, new paradigms. It can be about studying spirituality. It can be about healing unhealthy beliefs around the divine and spirituality, or just life in general. But this is strengthening the divine, the masculine's connection to the divine. And this is the practical pursuit of spirituality, doing practices, not for the sake of doing practices, or for the sake of what is it called? Not for the sake of validation, doing it for the sake of elevating one's own vibration and mood and emotions and states of being, one's own reality. Raising the frequency is gonna make it much more manageable to overcome challenges and just keep going through the day to day. So we do not do the practices because we're getting validation or because we're trying to live up to anything. We're doing it because it actually helps us, because priming is real, because everything we surround ourselves with shapes us into who we become through the mind, through thinking, believing, taking decisions, actions, and feelings, because feelings also influence one's ability to manifest. Page of Pentacles clarified by Two of Pentacles. Manifesting these new opportunities and beginnings and good news, ambition, skills and training, financial opportunities, maybe a new career path, new connections, exploration stage, making plans a reality. What is holding it back is Two of Pentacles, which is a need to take a decision, a need to balance many aspects of self, juggling obligations and seeking harmony, being out of balance, disharmony, committing to too many things, and a need to prioritize, a need to slow down. This is what is holding your own abundance away. It is the juggling between one's old and new life. And of course this happens. It has happened for me too, and I'm still getting out of it, getting out of the old and completely into the new. Because this is like standing in a hallway, having walked through the door of the past. We're not anymore in the room of the past. We are in the hallway between the room of the past and the room of the future. So, or let me rephrase it in another way: the room of our past, the room of our old self, and the room of our new self. Because we are in the between stage right now. That is pretty much, I'm sure that's why I got this reading, because it resonates like crazy with me. I'm leaving my old life behind, transcending old and outdated beliefs, committing to what I know and what I have known for a very long time is gonna benefit me, and what is holding me back. I'm gonna come to that in a second, or maybe a little more in a second, because it's in the challenge position. But let's go to the future position. We have Six of Wands and Strength. Six of Wands. First of all, sixes is about balance and completion. Not necessarily balance and harmony, I meant. Completion, that's 10. But sixes is about balance and completion. Sorry, wrong again. Balance and harmony. Wands is about creativity, passion, confidence. It's about courage. It's about badass success. It's about leadership, accomplishments, and being seen, becoming an influencer, victory, optimism, and inspiring others. Six of Wands is standing on a podium where light shines upon you, not literally, maybe, but it's being seen, it's shining your own light forth and inspiring others. And strength is about courage, inner calmness. It's about quiet strength, influence, and graceful leadership. It's about purity of thought and heart, spiritual matters, compassion. Let's clarify. Six of Wands. Clarify the strength. This makes so much sense. It's crazy. So, clarifying Six of Wands, we have what is keeping you from shining your own light forth is the fear of betrayal. Or Seven of Swords energy is the energy of betrayal and the energy of being stabbed in the back, being deceived, being. It's about the universe bearing witness to people's true intentions, and sometimes someone getting away with something, being strategic, it's about you being grateful for the resources you have, and someone moving silently and quickly. Seven of Swords is an energy of deception and betrayal. On the bottom of the deck, the Tower. Clarifying the strength card, we have Five of Wands. Five of Wands is either about growing from competition and excelling by being pushed by others, brainstorming and surpassing limits, dynamic energy, leveling up. But Five of Wands is about competition and conflict, ambition and challenge, being pushed by others to excel, but not in a pleasant way. It's about some kind of fighting. It's about adrenaline and aggression, surpassing limits, dynamic energy, leveling up. Not necessarily physical fighting. Of course, it could be. I'm not the one who has to decide if it resonates or not. I'm only telling it as I read it, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. So excuse me if I end up triggering anyone, but it's actually a very good thing because you needed it, and actually getting triggered is the first part of becoming more aware and becoming more alive and realizing what one has been, what one has been brushing under the carpet, or brushing under, whatever how you say it. But this Seven of Sword energy has nothing to do. It's useless. People being out to get other people are only ruining themselves, I promise, because Six of Wands is about passion, creativity, and inspiring others, being confident and courageous. Sixes is about balance and harmony. Seven of Swords is about someone trying to betray or deceive. Five of Wands is about, or the strength is about courage, needing to standing one's own strength, knowing that others' perceptions is only a reflection of their own capability to comprehend. We can only meet others as deeply as we meet ourselves. So when we judge others, it's because we see a part in others that we resent in ourselves. That is what conflict is all about. It's about blaming others for your own self-hatred. So realizing that people's perceptions and ideas is only a reflection of their own intellect. and their own capability to comprehend for their own comfort. It might be a tower, it might be beliefs, ways of thinking falling apart, some kind of perception of reality falling apart, maybe even the physical reality deconstructing and crumbling for the sake of being. Because the thing about the tower is, the tower symbolizes our perception or reality or belief built on equal ground, built on rocky foundation, which means it's not gonna hold up. It's not stable. That is why the tower happens. The reality or the perception of it falling apart, to be replaced by something that doesn't hurt us but instead brings us closer and to ourselves and makes us wiser about knowing ourselves and realizing more about ourselves, knowing ourselves better. That is what this is. It might be hard to be passive. It might feel like you need to defend yourself, but you don't. Because when God is for you, who the heck can be against you? No one. Because God is the universe. Universe is all around us. Universe knows everything, and everything is guided and ordained by universe and the divine. So everything happening is just another box clicked off by the universe. We just don't see the challenges as a way of growing. We often see the challenges as life trying to beat us down, and that is not what it is. Challenges is an opportunity to grow through resilience and through dedication, through showing up and proving to yourself that your abilities are beyond your own imagination in a good way. Let's go to your challenge position. We have Ace of Wands and Five of Swords. Ace of Wands is about, Aces first of all is about something new. Wands is about creativity, communication, ideas, and an inspiration. Yeah, it's about new ideas, the seed of potential, the arrival of inspiration and illumination, intense creativity, the mirror-like nature of consciousness, the interconnectedness of all things, and the ability to manifest anything. Five of Swords is about worries, fears, and anxiety. It's about conflict, unfair advantages, experiencing loss, the need to build your skills and your confidence, hollow victories. Let's clarify. Ace of Wands. Makes sense. Five of Swords. Thank you. Yeah, this is, I cannot make this up. This makes so much sense. I'm not even questioning what to read, because this is screaming to me. Knight of Swords is about conflict coming in. It's about anger and unbalanced communication. It's about, let's read. Knight of Swords is either about haste, streamlined decision making, intelligence, determination, the pursuit of excellence, ambitions, being assertive, and success. This is either someone going directly for the vision that they see of their dreams and knowing the steps to take. This is either someone going directly for their dreams and making them a reality step by step, or this is someone coming in for the sake of conflict. And I feel like this is someone coming in for the sake of conflict. Of course, it's your decision if it resonates or not, and which meaning resonates for you. But to me, this says conflict trying to be manifested by another part, by someone wishing to influence us in a manipulative and controlling way, by trying to get to our emotions and our mental stability. This is someone seeking conflict. This is someone not being able to live in peace of because of jealousy, because of judgment, and because of resentment. But remember what I said earlier, people's perception of others is only a reflection of how they feel about themselves. So this is not about you. This is someone trying to justify their own shortcomings as your fault, as they're trying to make themselves comfortable about their own decisions in giving up. And this is jealousy. This is the need for conflict. This is this is inner turmoil for someone who needs to bring you conflict, and it's very toxic. It's very unhealthy. This Five of Swords is clarified by Two of Swords. Two of Swords is about needing to take a decision yet not knowing what decision to take. It's about a crossroads, making a difficult choice, opposing ideas and or options, choosing the best route of action, memory and thought. But remember what I said also, when God is for you, who is against you? They might be against you, but no weapon raised against you shall prosper. In the name of Jesus I pray, amen, and so it shall be, so it is. They're only undermining themselves, they're only hurting themselves, because do good in the world and good comes back to you. Do bad in the world, let's call it that. Do worse in the world, do harm in the world, and harms come back to you. Those who wish ill upon others are the one taking the consequences, because hating someone or rejecting someone or having resentment towards someone is the same as you drinking poison and expecting them to die from it. But let it go, because liars believe their own lies, and losers will keep trying to defend what they don't know, because there are stupid people. I'm not trying to generalize anything here, but people in, let's be compassionate about this. People in, I'm not generalizing or anything, but people who are unaware of their own actions. Even I am. I'm not a saint. I'm just reading the message, but of course, we're all human, nobody's perfect. And realizing that and accepting that is a crucial step to accepting your own uniqueness, I will call it. But by unique, I mean imperfections, because those are what makes you unique, and those are what makes you beautiful and what makes you strong. But you just need to get to know yourself better and know your own energy, know your own power, because these people trying to get to you are only moving the steady ground beneath their own feet. They're not doing anything to you, because when God is for you, nobody can be against you. They can try, but they will fail, and no weapon raised against you shall prosper. We forgive them, for they know not what they do. They might pretend to know what they do, but inside they are so lost they don't even know they exist. And keep trying to eliminate that feeling of existence, because to them existence is pain, but existence is an opportunity to do your best, as I see it at least. Let's go to your solution or advice. The Hierophant and the Hanged Man. The Hierophant is about tradition and lessons. It's about the masculine's connection to the divine. It's about taking steps, doing practices, not for the sake of being good enough, because we already are, but doing the practices is gonna raise our frequency, and it's gonna bring enlightenment and awakening. And being in service of spirit, you are protected always. It's about becoming more connected and realizing more about oneself and one's connection to the rest of the universe, and specifically the divine, and taking steps in one's own reality life, taking those steps towards bringing balance within one's life. And the Hanged Man is about taking a step back, changing one's perception, changing the angle one perceives the subject from, because perception is all about angle and mindset. So the Hanged Man is about surrendering to the will of the cosmos, an intentional pause, reflection, letting go, embracing the new, realigning with your heart and purpose, new wisdom found, spiritual teachings, sacrifices which no longer serves us. We're sacrificing that in order to gain the awareness and the realizations we need to make our dream life where we are, and fully emerge into the new us, and fully let go of the old person. Embracing the new, realigning with your heart and purpose, new wisdom found, spiritual teaching, sacrifice, and enlightenment. It can be about self-sabotage, holding on to something that isn't meant for you, stubbornness, or a tendency to be a martyr. Let's clarify the Hierophant. Clarify the Hanged Man. King of Pentacles clarifying the Hierophant, and Page of Swords clarifying the Hanged Man. King of Swords is about material abundance. It's about overflowing material abundance, patience, determination, a confident and warm leader, being confident and being compassionate, providing for others, comfort and security, personal growth, goals reached, prosperity and success. So this is what we gain by connecting or aligning more with the divine, and connecting more with the divinity and the divine. I'm not doing religiously labels in readings because I at least try to refrain from it, because I'm not trying to challenge anyone's belief systems, but of course I am here to help elevate and maybe share some wisdom and guidance that might help you look at it differently. So the Hierophant is about doing the work in one's spirituality, doing the steps needed and connecting a close connection, achieving a close connection to the divine. That is not something that is permanent. We gotta keep going with it. That is why those who are really high in vibration keep doing those practices, and it brings them peace, because that is what those practices are for, connecting to the divine. It is so that prayer is talking to the universe or the divine, and meditation is listening to the universe and the divine. So this is about cultivating, maybe beginning doing, if you guys don't already do affirmations and meditations, maybe now is the time to start and time to cultivate a close relation with the divine through unchanging our belief system and making our belief system aligned with the divine and with our new life. Of course, King of Pentacles is about overflowing material abundance, and that is what we gain by trusting that the present challenges in our life is only there to strengthen us. And through faith that the divine has our back, and this is ordained by the divine, and there is wishes granted. This is what the reading is about. It's about wishes fulfilled, the universe bringing you some kind of gift. This gift is the knowledge of yourself, rediscovering yourself. Maybe if you guys aren't already beginning a journey of self-realization and reconnecting to the divine and real connecting to one's own humanity and the balance between light and dark. That is what bring financial abundance and stability and wealth and health and everything that we seek to have and share here on earth. The Hangman clarified by Page of Swords. Page of Swords. So Page of Swords is about restless energy, curiosity, and thirst for information. So after readjusting a perception, restless energy is going to come forth, and curiosity and a thirst for information is going to lead to learning new things and studying the intellectual pursuits and ideas of and resoning a message. This is about first changing one's perception after one's reality and beliefs falling apart, after one's perception of reality falling apart, and of course reconnecting to ourself and our own peace and our own power and true value, because just being is enough, just living your life as God intended it to. But we don't know the divine's plan always. We get it in small chunks through either visions, feelings, or let's just generalize it and call it intuition, because that's what it is. But it's much more than that, because intuition is through your whole chakra system. It is all your senses. It is your ability to feel with your heart. But that is not the only place your ability to feel. You also have the ability to feel in your abdomen through your sacral chakra, and actually the whole way through your body, your heart, your stomach, your guts, your intuition, your senses. All this is actually a part of intuition. But after changing the perception, broadening the view, after regaining a new perception upon reality, it will be very beneficial to make use of this restless energy, curiosity, and thirst for information, learning new things by studying intellectual pursuits, ideas, and resonating a message. Rediscovering yourself, and this Page of Swords is the motivation. It is impatience that brings us to the start of motivation of new endeavors. So through this Page of Swords, it might feel like an unpleasant energy because it's restless energy and a curiosity and thirst for information, but making use of this as restless energy, curiosity, and thirst for information through committing and being determined to keep expanding one's own perception of reality, one's own knowledge of the world, of the universe, and everything, the spiritual, whatever one resonates with, needing to aligning more with, because this is the universe giving you something much needed after the ending of a very hard situation. It's not completely over yet. You're still needing to step into your own power, remember your own true value, valuing yourself, knowing that you are enough, and mistakes are only an opportunity to grow. Mistakes I don't even like calling them mistakes. Let's call them learning curves instead, because that is what it is. It's an opportunity to become wiser by not successing the first time, but it's not necessary to success the first time. It's just necessary to keep showing up and don't focus on the whole goal. Focus on small chunks of the goal. You need to split the goal up. If it's a very big goal, we need to split it up in smaller chunks and go in smaller chunks. And because focusing on a smaller chunk is gonna make it much more perceivable and much more clear what decisions and choices need to be taken at this time. And at the bottom of the clarifying deck we have Three of Swords. So yeah, this is about some kind of, often Three of Swords is about painful separation, loss or heartbreak, and an opportunity to heal, shadows coming to light, finding inspiration again. I want to clarify. Oh, I don't even need to clarify because the card just under it clarified it for me. Ace of Swords, new ideas, new perceptions, new realizations, new beliefs, new ways of thinking. That is what brings this final, I don't even know what to call it. It's what's realigns us with our new life and closes off the cycles of our old self and re-emerging as our new self. But that's a life is a ongoing progress. Life is not a destination. I don't want to be I didn't want to be cliche, but it's about the journey, not this destination. But I guess that is what I should say. But next up, we'll be doing some oracle cards to get some more clarity on what you should focus on, what decisions to take, what choices to make, and what to focus on. Practical advice on where to put your focus to make this realigning process and rediscovering of yourself and everything more clear. Thank you, spirit guides, and higher self. Messages for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know at this time? What messages do we have for Scorpio? That was a lot in one go, but let's do them all. It's actually pretty normal. I normally draw 4 to 5 cards in every reading, so it's about your advices, and your focus might be to clear your mind, be real both with others and with yourself, attending to the details of your visions, of your dreams, of your decisions, and of your steps, of the steps needed to make your dreams a reality, step by step. Taking a reality check, because this is a process of rediscovering yourself. This is a process of realization and expansion, ascension. Be proud of yourself, because your worth expands beyond your own comprehension and your own ability to imagine. Your own imagination is kind of limited at this time, but your own worth and your own value are not. You are not limited. You're limited to your own beliefs and your own values, but you don't have to be. You decide. You shape your own energy. You create your own thoughts, cultivate your own beliefs, take your own choices, do your own actions, and you feel your own feelings. There are no one else responsible for the circumstances around us than ourselves, but not being harsh on ourselves is what is needed. We need to be graceful with ourselves, be understanding and compassionate with ourselves, because sometimes we have been programmed to believe that we are worthless and we do not have any skills or any talents, but that is, to be frank, not true. It is false to everything that what I just said. Clear your mind, be real with yourselves, be real with yourself and others, attend to the details, take a reality check, and be proud of yourself. I want to see what's on the bottom of the deck. Trust the universe. This is all divinely guided, and everything that happens for you is a challenge, but it's also an opportunity to grow, to trust the divine and trust that you have not been forsaken. There is a plan for you to achieve your dreams, but to follow that plan, that is your responsibility. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. This was all I had for you today. I wish you blessings, peace, and prosperity. Be well, love, and light.